Yo, Big Kish back up in here. We got Joe Budden breaking down Kendrick Lamar's first week sales at 300,019 sold the first week. Great job. Y'all know how we give it up. We got them breaking it down, and we got scores and assists giving us the video. So, y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Ablaze with these numbers. I'm tapped out.
In a negative or a positive way? Both. You got one side because it's nowhere near what Drake's For All the Dogs, anything like that has done. Even his surprise project of If You're Reading This Is Too Late, it's just not near those numbers.
He's a pop star.
Correct. And then you have the other side who they feel like now that the numbers were low, because at first when this dropped, everybody was saying up here too, everybody was running around 400, 500, 600, just throwing crazy numbers around. When it didn't hit those, so now people are trying to, well, numbers ain't important. And it's like, so people are getting called out as being much hypocritical.
So when you win in the numbers, it's the numbers.
Exactly. Numbers are not important when you're having a goat-to-goat conversation.
For All the Dogs at 401, they weren't that crazy far off.
Yeah.
My question is,
the point is, to their point, which I completely understand. Not saying I agree, but I do understand. Had he did one copy more than For All the Dogs, all the Kendrick stands would be going crazy right now.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
So the fact
and
that
they said he sold the most units still for the whole 2024. They said he still.
I don't think people care about numbers like that, especially like Kendrick fans. They be on like down to earth, just music. Like that number stuff be for the reporters and all that, for them to report, and people who worship money and all of that.
Still sold more units than Homeboy, but I think
he's to have 3 songs in the top 100.
He killing it.
He got the top 5.
Top 5, right?
Yeah, all 5 records. The first 5 records are his.
To me, what's interesting is
and the only artist ever to have every entry in a year debut at number 1.
Yes,
and he got 3 number ones.
That's crazy. Yeah, that
number
was
1
crazy.
album. Like, there's no loss here.
Yeah,
no, he's
that nigga's
he's had a year,
escalated, nigga.
Different type
legendary
of
shit. What does week 2 look like? To me, that's what's interesting.
That's
if the numbers drop
to the most important thing.
If they drop to 50 or 100, then that's different. I think he's going to do 150 in week 2.
Same. I don't have the biggest drop off.
He might.
Yeah, I think a lot of people.
I still think that with regards to
now, if he do under 100, then them stands got every right to come out and kick his butt.
I don't think he's gonna do under 100.
He ain't gonna do under 100.
I'm hearing like Luther is on the radio in rotation regularly now. Squabble Up is still a number 1 record, which I think just their plan just was so dope because that was a teased song that everybody's been waiting for from the Not Like Us video. So people ran right to that. You put it number 2.
I don't even listen to the radio, but if Luther is on the radio, bruh, you know how many new fans he about to gain with If This World Were Mine? What? Bro, I could just imagine people getting off work, going to work. Ah, that Luther. Oh, what? Oh, my, I can only imagine.
2 on the album. Like, all of that shit just is genius. So I think the numbers are still going to be pretty high.
A little too genius for me, but that's another.
Why too genius?
I think it was good for the marketing. I don't think it was good for the sequencing of the album. I didn't love the sequencing of the album as much as, but I understand why it was number 2.
Tell Bahamadia.
Y'all love the sequencing of the album?
No, I just said last part. I have it resequenced.
Oh, okay.
I love the sequencing.
I don't have a problem with the sequencing. Last night I accidentally put the 2 SZA records at the end because I did it by artist and it says Kendrick and SZA, and that actually flowed a little bit nicer to me.
Yeah, it flows
that's
much better.
Just moving one record to the end,
changing the sequencing.
One song, but yeah, I don't hate the sequencing.
I don't hate it.
It interrupts the flow of the album. If you got energy from the intro, then you go to Squabble Up, and then you down to Luther, then you come back up to Hey Now, and then you go down to this record, Man in the Garden, then you go up to TV Off. Like, it's doing this. That's what I didn't like.
Yeah, but don't know her like that again. Let her finish her sentence first to make free.
Well, one, it's not many rappers that can do a stadium tour, even with support. Like, that's a very short list. It's a different world from an arena tour. So just the fact that he's pulled off a stadium tour is commendable. It's a very, very, very short list. Eminem, Travis Scott,
Beyonce.
I'm saying
Not
rappers.
Rapper. Yeah.
Rappers.
Drake.
Kanye.
No, Drake can't do a stadium tour.
Really?
Yes, really.
I mean,
Why you think that?
not
Now.
discounting right now, but
No, period. Why hasn't he done one?
That don't mean he can't, because he didn't.
Yeah, you kind
The
of can.
money
You
that
do if you
come-
can, but
Yeah.
because of the money. I just thought he could. I thought Drake was the kind of the bottom, like the.
Dog, Jay-Z can't do a stadium tour.
That's true.
That's true.
Rappers, it's hard. Kendrick, you see, he has
Is he saying that for nowadays or like ever in the past? Or I guess he's just talking about for now. Like Jay-Z can't do no stadium tour. The fans are different. With Drake going through now, it's like, are they going to be in the crowd like A minor? You know what I mean? Trolling them. Damn, that's something to think about.
had to go. You have Eminem did a stadium tour with Rihanna. So again, stadium seats are different. We talking about an arena that holds 17, 18.
So he's saying you got to be like up there.
1,000 to a stadium, depending on how the stage is done, anywhere from 50 to 80,000 people.
That's crazy.
It's apples and oranges. So when somebody say stadium tour, it's a big deal. So it's like a 21 city stadium tour next year.
How do they predict that he will sell out the stadium tour? Like what do they gauge this off of? Because he could just do this tour and as a SZA, right? He said he's doing it with SZA.
Yeah.
But how do we know that he's gonna put ass in seats?
Well, if they didn't think he would put ass in seats, they would have had him at an arena tour. They wouldn't have took it up. They would have took it up the stadium.
It's a projection. They're projecting that.
Yeah, that's
he will
any
be-
tour.
All tours projection.
All tours projection.
I know. I got it.
how many tour dates is it?
21?
21, something like that.
I'm not going to say that Drake is not, what are we talking about, stadium?
Stadium tour.
Stadium act. Let's deal with facts. He hasn't done one yet.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's where I would be.
If the nigga did 6 shows straight at Madison Square Garden,
Yeah.
I don't know what it looks like if he tries to do a stadium tour, 1, and 2, I don't know that he's just trying to circumvent the fees that come along with stadium tours. I don't know. Again, above my pay grade. But it is a flex that Kendrick is doing stadium tours, 1, and doing the stadium in Toronto.
June 12th.
June 12th. The biggest venue.
Yeah, we went over that part already on the last video, y'all. So y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. Those numbers is crazy, though. Those numbers is crazy. He set the bar very, very high, man. And it's going to get better from here, especially with the Super Bowl. This other album we got. Hey, look, I'm calling it. We got this second album coming. Y'all let me know, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone.